What's up, guys? Today we're gonna do a tutorial, and it's gonna be the bass drum tutorial, first out of many. So to do the bass drum, there's a lot of bass drums. First one, B bass drum, throat bass, and the roll bass. A lot of different ones. We'll get into that in a second. So first of all, the most useful one, the B bass. So how do you create that? You want to imagine that you're saying the word B. B, 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 b. Don't vocalize it. And that is the bass drum. Now, to make it better, you'll have to add pressure. Build up pressure in your mouth right here. And you will create that bass drum. You want to release it together with the sound, but you don't want to vocalize the B, remember. So you're going. Now add a little more pressure, and now give it more energy out of yourself. You really want to push it out from your lungs. That is the B bass drum. Now it might be weak, you will get better, don't worry, it just takes time and practice, so do that. That's how you can use the bass drum. It's basically in everything. Seriously, like listen to any beatboxer. He will use that bass drum. Now, if you just want to learn that bass drum, pause right now, because we're going on to the throat bass. Okay, how do you create the throat bass? Imagine that you're humming. Now go lower. If you are a girl, you might not be able to create this low sound, but that really doesn't matter. You'll still be able to create the throat bass. Just listen. Go as low as you can. And now, you don't want to actually use your nose or your mouth to create this sound. You want to cut it off quick. So, let's start with the first one. You don't want to use your mouth, so that means that I'm using the only air that gets to my throat. So the whole sound is coming out from my throat. It's not resonating through my nose or through my mouth. It's staying in my throat. And now you want to cut it off quick. That's without the cutoff. Now it might not sound like much, but you can use it as a techno bass. Now that last one that I created. So, throat bass, done. If you want to finish on that and learn those two basses, so that's great. You know, practice, really don't push yourself, but pause now. We are going on to the roll bass. Okay, how do you create the roll bass? So there's a lot of different roll basses, but it's literally the same thing, just with a slight difference. So to create the roll bass, you want to basically vibrate your lips. You want to go lower and lower. So you want to put out as you don't want to really push out the air, because then you'll get this, and then that's not really a low bass. The slower you put out the air and the less tight your lips are, that's the lower you're gonna get the bass. So that's basically the lowest bass you can get. So to create an actual powerful bass, to get that kick in there, you need to add the first bass, so the together with roll bass. And now, cut it off a bit quicker. You don't want to let it keep on going until you're out of breath. But you also don't want to choke it, so you don't want to go. You want to go. Now, to get different levels, different tones of it, you want to go higher, so you're going to tighten your lips a bit more. So you're going to go. Get the highest, and you want to go lower. And that's basically the lowest you can get with that technique. But there is one thing you can do. There's a beatboxer in Russia called Posh from Mad Twins. And he invented this way that gets a super low bass. Basically, you need to tighten the sides of your lips and do the same bass. So. How do you do that? You want to tighten your lips and still let the tops loosen. You don't want to tighten your whole, so you just want to tighten the sides, just the corners right here. Now if you get tighter and tighter, you're going to get higher frequencies, but you're still going to get a cleaner bass. So it's still going to be. Open it up. Now, if you do it too much, if you keep on going, watch out, you might pass out because you blow out a lot of air and it requires a lot of energy and you don't even notice, but pushing out that air, all of it, all at once. So you're left with just a little air that's needed for the brain, but it's still not enough. So if you keep on going, if you keep on going, you will get a little lightheaded. I just did a second ago, but you gotta control that. You gotta learn. Drink water. Most important thing in beatboxing. And if you learn that bass, well then, you just learn all the basses. If you learned all three, great. Come back for the next tutorial. It's gonna be snares. See ya. Peace.